Here's where you can find Zariah's creations on social media. If you are new to my channel, I invite you to like and subscribe. It looks like I am becoming a paper crafter. Not purposely though, it just seems to be turning out that way. So I'm going to show you guys what some of my punches look like on paper. And one of them I'm actually going to learn how to use. That'll be this one because that is new to me. And let's get started. So let me move all of these out of the way because we don't need them all in the picture. Let's start with the easiest one. So the easiest one is this corner punch. And let's see if I can bring it up. You would insert your paper here and then it punches, and then the rest of it ends up down here, which is kind of weird because I've used this numerous times, but I don't see any of the catchings under there. But so I'm going to show you, and what it does is just rounds off your paper edges to make them look nice and decorative. So I have a piece of decorative paper that I got from one of the craft stores, and how it works is that you just insert it in 90-degree angle like, and this one just does a small punch. You see how the edges are right here? So that one is a small one. Now I have, so that's the corner punch, and then I also have this Fiskar's one that does the same thing. So they come in different sizes. I've seen small, medium, and large. And this one inserts 90 degrees. And some of them have a window where you can see. And see, that's the shape that it's going to give you. And it's also going to catch the little remnants there. And you just put your corner in 90 degrees, make sure that it fits at a 90-degree angle, and you just press. Oops. All right, there we go. And so that's the small one. That's from this one. And then this corner here, I'm going to say it's like the medium-sized one, but you can tell the difference of the corners. That's a smaller one and that's bigger. And so, oops, I get it all the way. All right, so you hear that little click. That kind of lets you know that you got it all the way in the right place. And so now you have this, maybe I should just use it on the table. All right, there you go. So now we have a decorative square to which we can add embellishments all around, and we can use it however. And that's super cute. I don't even want to mess this up anymore. This was supposed to be my tester page. So that's what the corner punches look like. Two different ones. This one is by Fiskar's, and I totally forget who this one is by. If I can remember, I'll leave a link down below. I'll leave a link down below for all of them, as many as I can find, for you guys so that you can purchase your own. All right, that was the corner punch. Up next, another Fiskar's. This is a banner punch. Let's see if I can zoom you in. Okay, so this one is a banner punch. You see there's a banner, and it's really easy and simple how this works. There you go, good view, banner. You're going to insert your paper in the little slot in between the white and the gray, and it gives you a preview window right here, so it's showing you where exactly your paper is. And all you do with this one is, this one has a handle, you just squeeze the handle, and there's your banner. And that is your banner. So that is a single banner. That one is a small, it's a small single banner. Now, if you want a larger one or a longer one like this one, you just fold your paper and just make sure that, let's see, how the sizes. Okay. And make sure that you don't cover the whole entire banner punch. All right, so let's see if I can get this really, really good for you. I'm doing it the wrong way. So generally, you would have this fit the whole entire banner square. And be careful, guys, because that is probably sharp and I keep touching it. You want to pull your paper out just a little, and then you do your punch. And then that just makes it a little bit longer. You can always do it by hand, but if you can get the size that you need with this handheld, and they have a lot of other handheld ones, but this is the only one that I actually have. All right, so up next is this cutie patootie, and here you have a window. And what I like about this is a catcher as well as the window. What I like about the window is, on these, is that when you put the paper in, you can actually see where your paper is to make sure that you're covering it. So when I use this punch, I got these little starburst flowers that I plan to layer. Can you guys see? So I plan to layer it. And the cute thing about that is that you can make it a 2D, a 3D. You can pull these up. You'll just glue them together at the center. And just pull them up however high you want them. And however many layers that you want to make them sit up. And you could just, you know what, I have some glue. So you could just tap it with a, I'm in frame for you guys. Tap it with a little piece of glue. And I want to make sure that my things are in between. I don't want them to, there we go. And then, voila. So now you got a little starburst. Now you can add more to this. You can add more to layer it. Or what I did was I have a small circle punch, and this is like really, really tiny. It is about the size of a dime. That is how this one came out. And has a catcher on, they have a catcher on the back. Let me zoom out too close. So this small one right here is about the size of a dime. Again, that's what it looks like. It has the catcher on the back. And when you put the paper in, you can actually see the area that you're using. So let me just save some paper here. See there? And you just punch it and it catches your little circle. And it just, you do as many as you want. Some people like to sit and watch TV and just like punch out a whole bunch of circles or whatever for future use. I'm not there yet. I'm just getting into, apparently just getting into paper crafts. And then you could just, and voila. Then you have like a little flower petal. And then you can pull these up all around, make it 3D. Or what have you, and then you can use them wherever you want. You can add more. So this one here, makes it bigger. And for that, I use this punch here. It has a little scallop edge on the punch. And when you punch it out, it looks like this hole right here. So that first flower petal one looks like this. And the second one like this. And then the circles look like that. And so, and then this paper actually had two sides to it. So this is the scallop edge. And this, I was actually making this for a travel planner. And then look how cute that is. So, let's see, where am I going with this? I'm going to put some glue right in the center. Can you guys see that? All right. And then I'm going to place my flower looks like I have a little net or something flying around. So now I just made my flower even bigger. And that's using my scallop edge. All right, so to continue to grow into this thing, we have up next a bigger circle. I think the light must be attracting it, and it just rained. And I left the house and I had the windows open. I wasn't even thinking. I left the house early this morning. And so this here on the top gives you the approximate size of, now this one is bigger than that, but the rounded part is the actual size for this one with the scallop. But this one is the exact size. And so when you punch it, it catches right down here. And then you just open these up and then they just drop out like so. And so adding another layer to my flower, I guess it's a flower, decoration, something or other. Just gonna slap a piece of tape in the center. Did I get to the end? Oh, there we go. And then just measure it out to the center of my circle. Somewhat, sort of, kind of give it a little press. And it's going to flatten out if it's in a book anyway, but if you can see, it has that little 2D, 3D effect because I pushed it up. Now, if you want it to be pushed up even higher, you guys can get some dots like these, which I got from Hobby Lobby. They're called sticky thumbs. They're like adhesive. And you could put like one of the tabs under the circle and raise the circle up if you like. So that's what, so to create this, I use 4 different punches. I use my circle punch. I use my sunburst punch. I use my scallop edge, and then I used a, move all that out the way. Then I use a circle. So I use all 4 of these to make this one design, this one decor. All right, and so let me show you real quick, what I'm gonna do with it. Photo album for my traveler's notebook. So this is a cutout of a mason jar that I saw somewhere on YouTube. And so either I'm going to put it here, and this is just going to be a slot where I can stick something in, or I'll put it up here, but it may just end up right here. And then I'll be able to stick, once I glue it together, I'll be able to stick a card in there under it, or a picture or something like that. All right, so that's for a photo album. Let's see what else I have. Butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. So this is a small one. It actually has the size of it, 2.3 centimeters, which is what I call mini tiny, miniature, very small. And I did have some butterflies over here. So what happened? My butterflies flew away. They're so tiny. Oh, here's one. Okay. So here's a very, very, very tiny butterfly. And with the paper, you can adjust them to make it sit up. And you could just put them anywhere. So if I was to layer my Sunburst, I could have a butterfly just hanging off the side. Let me pull that up. Just like that. I don't like my Sunburst to be even. All right. Or you could have it in the middle with the butterfly. However way you want to use. Let's see. And just tap it with some glue. There we go. That is a lot better. And so, like I said, it is really, 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 really tiny. And then here's another thing you could layer it with. Or you could just put butterflies all around on your paper, depending on however way you're trying to decorate. All right. So that was the butterfly punch. Then I have a small, leaflet or a leaf. And here we go. We're going to push this in the side slit here. And then you can see it come through. I keep trying to do these off of the table. There you go. So you can see that that leaf popped through right there. And let me just move down to another spot. Okay. And then you just open up the back. Maybe yes, maybe no. Is this one in? Oh, this is probably in wrong. All right, had to get that in there right. So the arrow's down here and it's telling you to push this way. All right, and then I have, you can, just punch a whole bunch. You'll have them in there, and then you'll have 2 leaves. And then you can use these and stick them wherever on your project. These are small as well, just like the butterflies. So if you are doing something big, you probably want a bigger punch. So that is my leaf punch. Then we have this heart punch. And most of these punches I think are by Fiskars. And I've used it once, but I don't think I did anything with it. Just a little remnant left. And so it makes like a nice little decoration on your paper. Can you guys see that? You see it better this way. So it makes a nice little decoration at the edge of your paper or wherever you want it on your paper. And then that's just the remnants on the inside. So say like if you had a corner or something, Valentine's card. Here you go. 2 hearts intertwined as one. And so that is the heart punch. Well, that's the double heart punch. This is the heart punch. And this one is small, just like the circle. I want to see make sure I have enough room. I like that peekaboo window. So that is the whole heart. Really small, and then you got your catcher in the back. And then you could either use that on the paper, or you could just punch a whole bunch of these in. You could use them as a shaker, or like wherever you want to do with these. Super. Wait, did I show you guys this one? All right, my big scallop punch. Doesn't have the size on here, but it's super huge. Super huge. And I have a piece of paper over here that we can actually try it out. It sounds like an old grandma machine. Let's see, it left a big hole. And that is a huge scallop. I dropped my leaflets. And voila. Then you have, you know, you can make it, you can just layer it with the different punches. You can put all of them on there, actually, if you want. Just to make it different. It's kind of cute. All right, so for the one that, I'll leave that right in frame. All right, so for this new one that I got, it's a Fiskar's punch, and it's supposed to be, I guess, a paper edge decorator. And so I actually had to just watch a video on how to use this because I was clueless. So I'm gonna, let's see, and I'm doing this for the first time with you guys, so if I don't get it, don't judge me. So I'm just gonna put the paper in. Oh gosh. Okay. And I punch down. And then this is how the holes look. And so from the video, it said to match up the holes. Like, so on here, you see those dots in the scallop. So you're supposed to match your paper up to fit exactly where that is. That is supposed to be your guide in order to have a continuous, let's see, a continuous, nope, that didn't work. All right, let's try again. All right, so here is, but where do you, all right, so I didn't take it all the way down. Paper is all the way to the edge. All right, so I put a little gap in there. So I have to learn where to put my paper. So I think I'll be wasting a lot until I learn. Oh, there we go. All right. Booyah. Got it. So, and this probably isn't, oh, here we go. So we'll just use the white side so we can see. All right, so I'm gonna put the edge in there again so I can show you guys on the white paper. Punch my holes. Make sure your paper is all the way to the edge. And then you take your paper, move it down to the very first edge of this on that side. Make sure your paper is touching the back. Let's see. cool beans. So you could do it all the way across the bottom of your paper, or you can just actually cut it out and use it as a banner across something that you are decorating, which is really cool. And I think I'll keep this because I may do some ink art on a project and just use like my stamps and just stamp in that space. Not this though. That's gonna get cut off. But I'm excited. I learned how to do this decorative. I guess it's, I don't even know what the name of it is. I actually bought it. I bought it a long time ago and I threw away the wrapper. So it's a paper trimmer, decorative paper trimmer, decorative edge. It's something. It makes your paper pretty. How about that? All right, guys. So that is all of my, oh, I messed up my little projects over here. All of my paper punches. And like I said, I guess I'm becoming a paper crafter. Definitely was not done on purpose to become one. I was trying to get them all back into play. It's like a puzzle. You take things apart and, oh, there we go. Let's just move the camera, why don't we? That might make things a little bit. All right, so it's all looking mumble jumbled right now, but you guys seen them all. So those are my paper ones. So if you guys are paper crafters and you use hole punches, let me know what is your favorite one or your easiest one to use. And if you are on Instagram, tag me in some of your pics. If you post them on Instagram, tag me at Zariah's Creations. I would love to see your work as I am new to this paper thing. And that's it for now. See you guys.